All right, what's up, everybody? We're doing a boat tour. We are currently on the front porch of the boat. That's a little messy. Hate that. We don't have a windlass, so we just pull the anchor chain right up. It sets right here, and then EJ will usually drive the boat and I will throw it all down, but obviously we're at anchor right now, so the anchor chain is down in the water. And yeah, this is the top side. Plenty of room. We have a 22-foot beam, like it's 22 feet across all the way. This bad boy right here is 200-watt solar panel, and I don't know if you can see, we got 2 of them, so a total of 400 watts of solar. We don't really have any issues charging the batteries. It's like kind of a little overcast right now, but I think we're almost charged up. We did run the Watermaker today, which kind of, you know, draws quite a bit of energy, but I think we're almost there. We got a little fish action going on here.
Nice mutton snapper from
We got
30 minutes ago.
Yep.
Pretty stoked on it.
We got dinner for the next few nights, which is lovely. Kevin, you want to show them where you go potty? We're going to show them. Everyone wants to know, Bubba, where do you go potty? Kevin goes potty right there. So this thing I prefer to the normal, you guys have seen those like pads with the artificial grass on them. This thing actually is just a grate and you can remove it, which is great. Anyways, I find that the artificial grass, like when you go to rinse it, it like goes into the ocean and it's plastic. So that's not something we're a fan of, is plastic in the ocean, obviously. So yeah, we go with the grate and it works for Kevin, so it works for us. And then this guy is
our plunger,
our laundry machine. Normally I don't even really use this thing, it's kind of annoying. I just go like this. And I just like kind of let it sit for like a day. I don't know, sometimes I get lazy.
We let the sun wash it.
Yeah, the motion of the boat, you know, agitates the water, so that works.
And the sun kills stuff.
All right, EJ's taking us back up to the front porch to go over the sails.
Okay, so we have our sails here. This is our head sail. This is technically a jib because it's 100% area of the fore triangle, which means it stops here. It's 100%, so it doesn't go past the mast, and it's more for heavy wind and upwind, and it seems to be working out pretty well for us. When the wind's like above 15 knots, instead of like furling in our Geno, our bigger head sail, it puts a lot of like strain in places we don't want it. So this sail works a lot better when the wind's higher. And then from there, we have our main-sail, which is very trusty and works really well. It has 2 reefs in it. So when the wind picks up, we can reduce sail and still sail on safely, which is nice. And then our mizzen is really nice sail too. That one actually helps a lot. It gives us like an extra knot to knot and a half on certain types of sail, like if it's a beam reach. And then downwind, it really helps a lot too, because it has a lot of area. It's a full batten mainsail, and yeah, it's a new sail too, so that one's really nice. And we also have 2 spinnakers that we're so amped to use, but we haven't gone downwind yet. But oh my gosh, that's the best. We have one asymmetric spinnaker, which we're just stoked to fly. That one comes with a sock. And then we have another symmetric one that I got really, really cheap. Both of them are used. But yeah, we flew the Spinnaker once so far and loved it. Like, just had a ball. It was like the coolest sail ever, but we ripped it because we've only flown it a few times, and it's hard to do without a socks. And we ended up, it got caught on a cleat or something and ripped. It was really old anyways, but so now we have a sock, and we're really excited to try out the Spinnakers again. That is like some of the best sailing, like straight downwind. Just got the huge Spinnaker up, and it's nice. Okay, and then in here, port side forward locker is our dive locker. It's kind of hard to see in here now, but I just got like the dinghy pump, and then our fins, and then like all of our dive stuff goes in this little tote here, and it's really nice.
I got workout stuff in here and like a little yoga mat, so.
Yeah, and if you're wondering what this hose is, this is the air hose that goes to our composting toilet, and the vent comes out right over on the port side. Here's our starboard forward locker. We just installed this little solar vent thing. That thing's pretty cool to try and keep moisture out, because this is where we keep our like dock lines and stuff. Oh yeah, you can hear it going. And just to try and keep the moisture out. But this is all just dock lines and spare halyards and sheets, whatever. All of our road. And then here is our starboard ama. We're still working on the hatches, but I just repaired them. So normally I hop down in here, and this is where I store like all my surfboards. I can like kind of take you down and kind of see, but they go all the way like fore and aft to the whole boat. It's really tight up there. But I store all my surfboards. There's 4 in there. There's 1 here, and then my other board bags in the main cabin, and we got like 8 surfboards or something. I think I got like another one way up in there too. And then back here is like we have our fenders go right here, and then all back there is like all of our products, like epoxies, and then like miscellaneous like tools. This is like some kind of different products here. Paint, what else? There's a shop bag, extra fiberglass, and yeah, water jugs. But yeah, that's like our tools and epoxies, like our heavy stuff that we don't really use all the time. All right, and then here's starboard aft. They're all connected, but in here is where I just keep my fuel, and we put trash back here too. All right, so this is our port ama. It's symmetrical to the starboard side, and I'll hop down. It's again messy, kind of. But yeah, so this is where we keep like our beach chairs. This really nice grill my buddy gave to me for a good price.
Thank you, Scott.
The homie Scott hooked it up. And then our fish cooler. And then I'm stoked on this rod rack I installed this summer. It's really simple. I got this thing on Amazon, and it really keeps the rods nice and organized. And then there's our spare sails here. And then forward of that, there's a few more spare sails. And then I try and keep it light in here so I can grab the sails and grab a fishing rod if I see any fish. And we also have a spare anchor back there too. That thing's badass. All right. Here we have our propane locker. 2, I forgot how heavy they are, but they each carry 2.2 gallons. And they usually last us about, I want to say one tank lasts like about 2 to 3 weeks. If we're cooking like 3 times a day. It depends how much we use the oven though. If like we're baking a lot, then it might be closer to like 2 weeks, but if we're not baking as much, around 3 weeks, maybe a month. So it lasts pretty well. We haven't had to fill them up yet, and since we've been here, so well, that's nice to have too. All right, so this is our main cockpit, which is really comfortable. Actually, I drive here, and it's pretty nice. I got a cushion too that goes down. Helmet here, stand on our nice Yeti, and then we had cushions here, but we don't really sit down here that much, so we decided to get rid of them. But it's really comfortable in here. And then this is like our shower, our outdoor shower area / fish cleaning station, and yeah, so that's a pretty versatile spot there.
Okay.
Our shower.
This is our shower, everyone.
That thing's pretty nice.
Yeah, it works pretty well. I mean, we don't have an indoor shower at all. So we just shower at night pretty much so the neighbors don't see us. But you just pump it up oh my God, I don't got my sea legs. You just pump it up and you sit right here and it goes. It's a bug sprayer, actually.
It's really nice. It saves a lot of water too. Like it takes 2 gallons, I think, for Marissa and I both to shower.
Yeah, and like all of our shower stuff. We're doing laundry, so laundry stuff is out, and oh man, that feels good.
Boom. And then in here, a nice old little motor. She looks worse than how she is, I guess. But no. It's a Yanmar 3GM30F. I think it's a 1986. She's pretty old, but she's got low hours, like 3,000 hours, something like that, which isn't bad for a diesel, but yeah.
All right, and this is the aft cabin, which I just kind of redid. Well, I redid it, but it's still a little bit of a work in progress.
Super nice.
I'll take him down.
Sleeps too.
This is my room. EJ obviously sleeps down here too, but it's got like all of my clothes, all that stuff. This used to be a sink. It never got used. It was just a waste of space pretty much. So I came down and just kind of ripped everything out. Now it's like actually livable space. So that's good.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I forgot. All right, here we go. We got our battery bank.
We think.
It looks janky, but it works too. I moved it from the engine room back here because it was a rat's nest in there. I couldn't understand it. I don't think anybody could understand it. And it was a fire hazard. So I ripped it all out and I moved them back here. And it was a miracle that I did it. No, it's like YouTube really helped me out a lot on that one. I was on YouTube forever just trying to figure out how to do all this stuff. I've never done any electronics before. And YouTube, man, you can YouTube anything. But so these 3 are the house battery ones. And this is the starting battery. And these are group 31s. I'm not 100% sure how many amp hours they have. This one's 105. I think these are 105 as well. So yeah, 315 amp hours of house battery bank, and then that's a group 31 as well. So yeah, it's good enough. We have enough energy storage for just Marissa and I, and we don't have a TV or a microwave or anything like that. So it works for us. And if we got to run like a blender or something like power tools, then we have this 1,000-watt inverter, which, you know, works pretty well too. That thing's ancient too.
All right, everyone, that's a wrap for part 1. Covered the exterior and got a glimpse of the interior. Part 2, we will kind of come down in here and go over everything. What?
Over everything?
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. You will be the first to find out about part 2. Click the little bell so that you get a notification. We appreciate everyone's support and we love having you guys follow along with us. So stay tuned.